Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Your twin flame journey is sacred, sometimes because of the 3D component to this journey, the interactions, conversations, communications that we have with the physical person of our twin flame in the 3D world. This can cause us to lose sight of the sacred purpose underlying this journey, which is this unfolding of our spiritual awakening process in this life, the expansion of our soul, and ultimately this total reconnection with self. And in reconnecting with self, this natural alignment with our highest soul's path, the highest vibrational path for us in this life. It is a beautiful and highly spiritual journey. However, because of the sacred nature of this journey, it must also be protected from outside influences. And what I mean by this is that there has to be this awareness that although there may be others, such as those in this beautiful community here on YouTube, or others we may even connect with in our day-to-day life who understand or can relate to our journey to some degree, at the end of the day, our path is unique to us and to our twin. So in this podcast, we are going to be discussing how to protect your sacred twin flame journey and specifically what it needs to be protected from. But first, I want to share with you the most powerful tool that I personally use for energy clearing, for magnetizing my own energy field through the subconscious mind on a daily basis. And these are subliminal affirmations. Subliminals are powerful meditation tools because they contain unconscious affirmations designed to deeply reprogram your subconscious mind. And really, it's the subconscious mind that unconsciously controls 95% of everything in our lives. So listening to subliminals is a powerful way to shift your vibration, shift your frequency, and attract what you desire into your life. As you can see on the screen, on my website, soundandsoulful.com, I've created over 100 subliminals for all areas of life. So I have subliminals for physical appearance changes, for mood shifts, for mind power, for love and relationships, for business, and for twin flames specifically. I have an entire section of subliminals dedicated exclusively to you and to your path. Now, within the context of this conversation, protecting your twin flame union, we're really talking about protecting yourself from negative vibrations of fear or anxiety that can become absorbed into your energy field through the subconscious mind. So a subliminal I've created for twin flame 7 chakra clearing will be really powerful for clearing out these negative lower vibrations from your twin flame energy union on a daily basis. So the link to this twin flame 7 chakra clearing is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. This podcast was actually inspired by one of you beautiful souls who left a comment under one of my recent twin flame reading videos. And you were talking about how you went to see a psychic or to get a psychic reading, and the psychic was hinting that the person you believed to be your twin flame might actually be a karmic. And so you asked me to address potentially psychics or other potential interferences coming into our twin flame path or our twin flame journey, kind of overlaying their thoughts or opinions or beliefs onto our journey. And I feel this is extremely relevant because collectively, especially for those of us who identify as the divine feminine, lately in my readings, I've channeled information about some divine feminines experiencing feelings of doubt from time to time, this feeling of uncertainty of what step am I supposed to take next along this journey, kind of this energy of being left hanging a little bit. Now, do keep in mind, for those of you who are new, I do channel twin flame energy updates every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to tune in on one of those times or days for collective twin flame updates. But regardless, many of us collectively as the divine feminine have been dealing with this feeling of blindness, of feeling like we're walking through the dark, wondering where the next step is going to lead. It's kind of that feeling of knowing a next step to take, but not really being sure where the path is taking you or when you're going to get there or where exactly it's leading, especially in regards to your physically manifested twin flame and this physical twin flame connection or relationship. So if that is you and you are experiencing these doubts, then I'm sure you know from personal experience that it's really natural to want to get that sense of validation from someone else, that sense of confirmation to kind of ease those doubts that you're feeling within yourself. So very often, this is when, as twins, we would go to get advice or to speak to one of these external influences, such as a psychic, a twin flame reader, or someone else to bring us clarity or to clear our confusion or doubts about this journey. And again, this is very normal and natural, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with getting an external perspective on your journey. In fact, if you select a counselor or an advisor or a psychic that you really trust and that you resonate with, then they can often have a lot of insight for you and your journey. Now, with that being said, there is the need to exercise caution to essentially protect the sacred nature of your twin flame journey when you are consulting these external outside influences. And what I mean by this is this kind of protection is more so solidifying within yourself the mental awareness that your twin flame path is yours to walk. It is unfolding before you, and no one, no matter how experienced or expert or advanced or knowledgeable they may be about you, about energetics, about your twin flame path, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, if what they are saying or telling you does not resonate with your own soul and with what your soul knows to be true about this path, about the journey, about the future with your twin, or about the identity of your twin flame, then by all means know that that feeling of dissonance within you, that lack of resonance, is your soul trying to tell you, this person may be knowledgeable, they might be even an expert, but what they are saying is not for me, or what they are saying right now does not apply to my journey. And obviously this requires a deep level of self-confirmation, self-awareness, but self-awareness in the sense of self-trust. That's the word I was looking for. It requires deep levels of self-trust walking into any time you are gaining an external perspective about your journey, because you need to have the willingness and awareness to really check everything that is being said to you by your own intuition, really using your own inner voice, your own intuition as an internal compass, a guidance system for your path. And also know that the thing about this journey that can be so complicated and at times frustrating, but it's also divinely intended and beautiful in other ways, is the fact that very often we are only given the next step. Very often, what we are looking for when we look for confirmation from others or we look for predictions from others, very often we are going to find that we aren't really going to get what we're seeking from these outside influences, because what we're really seeking is to fully reconnect with that deep level of inner confirmation and self-trust and trust of the divine, trust of our higher self to unfold the path before us in perfect timing. So very often, all we can do along this journey is gain the external perspective that we need if we are seeking that kind of guidance or perspective to match that guidance to our inner intuition and see if there is resonance, and to continue stepping forward one step at a time as we see the journey unfolded before us. And of course, most of all, this really requires us to tune into ourself, to really begin to solidify that inner voice from which we can build deeper levels of self-trust through tuning into ourselves before we tune out into the world. And the best way to do this is, of course, meditating first thing in the morning. Ideally, the first 15 to 20 minutes of the day is optimal, because this is when you will really begin to solidify new neural pathways in your mind, new habits of thought and habits of vibration within your mind. And of course, the subliminals I've created can be a really powerful tool to amplify this morning meditation ritual if you do feel guided to those as well. And if so, the link to my Twin Flame Surrender Subliminal is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. I know this was a bit of a shorter video, but I just really wanted to take a moment to remind you that your intuition, your inner knowing, is truly the compass of your life and of this twin flame path. Everything is unfolding before you and for you in perfect time and divine timing. And I hope that you find the courage to fully trust yourself and to trust your own inner knowing along this path and in all areas of your life. So thank you so much for tuning into this podcast. I hope it was helpful. I hope that it uplifted you today along your journey. If so, be sure to subscribe to this channel, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next podcast.